Meowdy everyone, welcome back to Megami Tensei. So, I'm not quite sure why, but I am back at Garu. Also, if y'all hadn't seen from the post, I had lost my save, and had to fight back to where we are now. Well, the save it brought up was from after fighting the Minotaur. So I had to go all the way back to fighting Medusa, and so. We're all level 30. There's a chance I have a monster you may not have seen. I'm not sure anymore. It's been about a week or so since I grinded up. So, shruggies. That's where we are. It was very much a pain, but hey, Turbo is a lifesaver sometimes. I usually don't like using it for games. I'll do the grind normally, but for redoing what I had already done because of a fluke in the saving system, whatever. Okay, anyway. First you found my shield, and now you saved the city. Am I not clicked on? There we go. I've decided to entrust this talisman to you. It was given to me by my friend Lore, before he passed away. It must hold some kind of power. Lore's talisman obtained. Did you teleport me back? What the? Oh no, I guess I just went through. Anyway, that's confusing. So, after that, I'm supposed to go find Simon. I thought I spelled Simon. At Valhalla first floor. So I will see you guys once I get back there. Okay, so I didn't go to Simon. They would have just given me exposition anyway. Basically, they'd have been like, oh, you have Lore's talisman. This is the talisman that the great devil officiating monk Lore once used to seal Loki's magical power. So, very important we have it for an upcoming battle against Loki. Also, if we go up to Dor's main gate, the guy who wouldn't let us through before, he'll say, I am Dor, soldier of the main gate. Takajima and his comrades, strong ones. The town came back to its old self. If I was still young, I would follow you. And then he lets you pass. Yep. These might be rough translations. I'm reading a walkthrough of a translated Japanese version, I think. But that's okay. Also, apparently Loki is gonna be like level 50. So I'm hoping all these items I'm getting significantly lower his level. Otherwise, I got some grinding to do. I think we're at 31 or 32 right now. I got a couple levels, I think. Also, I believe I mentioned before needing Cerberus to go to a certain place. I went through the gate, I think it was in the Valhalla basement, that goes to Hades. Not the creature Hades, but it's hell. There's nothing down there. It's basically just monsters and like spinny tiles and just dumb. I looked at the map for it and stuff. There's not even like a good item that I could see. So I just didn't finish it. Meaning we can combine Cerberus for something if we find a good combo. But right now I'm keeping him because he has the revive spell. So. Anyway, we found this guy. Oh, a traveler. My name is Rick. Loki locked me up here. Can you help me by breaking these chains? Yeah. Nakajima put all his strength into it. Clang clang. The chain broke. Thank you. Please take this bracelet. It will surely help you. Rick's bracelet obtained. This is my true form. Please let me join you. Interesting. So in the walkthrough, it says he's supposed to turn into the purple skeleton. But I think since I have the purple skeleton, he turned into something else. Which is this creature. I don't know what it's called. But yes, sure. I'm glad I had room. Let's see what that demon is. Lakshmi. This feels much better. Oh, okay. So yes, we can get rid of Cerberus. Recarm is the revive spell. We have that. Bufarama, from looking up, I believe is an ice spell. And then Dormina is the, like, put them to sleep status ailment. Dude, that's so nice. I would much rather have this rather than another purple skeleton. Heck yeah, that is so good. We can honestly probably return Cerberus or something, but yeah, that's amazing. I am so happy with that. I don't know what his bracelet does, but I do have it now. Let's see. It says after freeing Rick, go up the staircase west of his jail. You got it, dude. Southwest, huh? That's east. East? I thought you said west. Oh, let me see my map. I'm assuming they mean this one? Okay. I love this one. Edward. I'm sick. Sick humor. Cerberus is close to fainting, but I'm gonna just grab the new monster anyway. Also you may have noticed I have a heck ton of monies. For some reason I got a lot more from that elder for beating Medusa than I did last time. Maybe because both characters were alive? I don't know. I wasn't complaining. I bought all the upgrades that I could at the moment, so I could also technically buy some of those items. I was kind of holding out until I made it to another town to see what there is. Because obviously the price of things are gonna go up. So... First floor, second section... What do you want from me, game? Why am I here? Where am I indeed? Staircase down. Hold on, let me get turned north so I can orient myself. Okay, so I think I'm right here. The wall message. High City entrance. What's this? I'm not sure where it wants me to go. It mentions a non-random battle with a skeleton, but meh. Then it says go back to the basement, then go up the other staircase further on the west. Alright, I think I'll get back with you guys once I sort out where I'm going. Yeah. Sorry for all the jump cuts. Okay, so I just wanted to have the recording on because I found this. And I want to know what it does. That is not full screen. Alright. I'm the captain of this flying city. Thank you, Nakajima, for saving me and everyone else in the city. Shall we move the city? Where do you wish to go? I don't know where any of these places are. So maybe we shouldn't do this. These feel like later areas. Corridor of Mazurka. Infini Palace. No. I lied. We're not gonna go there. So I'm a bit lost at the moment. Um... So there is a shop in Sky City, or the quarter of Valhalla. I don't know, it's in a separate section than the city, in areas we've walked through. And there's a guy there who wants gemstones in order to sell me things. So, we're looking for the gemstones at the moment, it would seem. The next one I'm looking for is an amethyst. So, yeah, I'm gonna go look for that. I mean, I could leave this running, but the problem is I'm getting so lost and turned around and having to backtrack, and it's just, ugh. We're in a really complex section of the game, it feels like. Also, if I were just playing this game normally, I would have zero idea this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So, I don't know how people beat this game in the past, or if I'm just dumb. I'm probably just dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna keep wandering, I suppose. Oh my god, after much crazy looking around, I have found the amethyst. It was in an area I've been before, too. I just didn't go into this room. Oh my god. Anyway, the door opens and you see an amethyst. Which is wicked. That's my birthstone. Purple! Did you guys know amethysts used to be worth more than diamonds? And then people found, what, like, mines of them, so... We learned that they were a lot more common. At least at the time. RIP. Fun lore. Alright, so I have the amethyst, which is important. Because once we have the amethyst... Go back to the basement. Am I taking it to Rag right away? Skimmy skim here. It's just talking about talking to some NPCs. Saying that Rag sells an item called the Ares necklace. If you ever get thrown into the dungeon, you're gone. Unless you're extremely strong, you can't just remove those chains and run away. Damn. Maybe mentioning Rick, I suppose. Talisman doesn't look like a normal ornament. You should try to ask about it to the well-informed old hypnotist. Loki's magic powers are very powerful. Necklace the same weight as the 3 studs fangs. I don't know what that means. Bad translation, maybe. Yeah, so we can go to Rag's shop and exchange it for something. But there seems to be 2 items I want. Interesting. So it looks like we're gonna go exchange the amethyst for either the necklace or a Heaven's Coma gem. Coma-shaped gem? And then I guess we're gonna go fight Loki. Sort of. I think we just need to get our talisman smashed to get a gem out of it. Then we go back, get the other thing, and then we go beat Loki for real. Supposedly? Question mark? I still don't know how I'm gonna fight a level 50 enemy, but we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm gonna head over to Rag's shop. See you then. Alright, I've navigated my way back to Rag's store. Over here. That's the man's. That's a nice amethyst. Want to trade it for something? So this restores our party. This zaps us with lightning. I believe we want Ares necklace. Obtained. Great. I don't know what happens if you click one of the wrong ones, if he takes your aim at this and then you're just screwed. I would assume not, but it would be wild if it just takes your thing and it's like, ha, tough luck, you soft locked your game. Yeah, thankfully I don't think that's the case. But it doesn't matter because we selected the thing that we wanted. So... I am supposedly supposed to go talk to Loki now. We'll see how that goes. I also just don't know where he is. It would seem he's on the first floor. He is over here at Inn. I have no idea how to get there. So that's fun. There's an entrance to Mazurka. I'm guessing maybe I have to go there? Unless there's a way to... Oh no, I can get there from here. Okay, I'll show you all what I'm looking at. So... I am here. At this blue symbol with the R. I was wanting to zoom in more, but that's okay. I need to get over to this. This inn? Wait, this inn? is where Loki is. According to this, this key. So... need to go through here. Oops. Here. Up. You guys see why it takes me forever to get anywhere? Through here. Through this quote-unquote bright area where it's all fuzzy. And then loop around into here. Yes. There's also a battle with the Fomorian, which I've ran into before. It's like another snake lady situation. And here's the entrance to Mazurka. I'm assuming that's where we go next. Tis how I feel about it. Although if this Fomorian is a fixed battle, it's not bad. It's the next highest thing I can fight. No, it's not fixed. There's one called Isma's Ghost that's fixed, though, at level 26. I don't know how good the XP is, though. But there's a chance I could be fighting it over and over if I happen to have to grind for this level 50 boss. But I'm hoping all these items we're obtaining let me kick its ass. That's the idea. Alright, I'll see you guys at Loki. Okay, I wanted to start the recording from here. I'm right outside of Loki's area. I love these things. I keep running into them and they're very goofy. They're definitely my favorite monster I've run into so far. Except it's kicking my butt. Stop! Holy heckin' cannoli. Stop. I like them, but they're a bit strong. Stop! I'm getting beat up by silly little guys. I didn't want to use up all my MP. And not really leaving me much choice. Ooh, they don't like that. They are super weak to the Hanmahon. They do not like light damage. I guess because they're poltergeists, they're like ghosts. Come on, wipe him out. There we go. Oof. Yeah, so that's those. Okay. I'm gonna do a crazy silly. I'm gonna save state. I mean, sometimes it does not full screen like I want it to. You can call me a crazy silly if you want to, but I did what I did. Alright. My name is Loki. You will regret ever coming here. Held up Lor's talisman. The party was surrounded by a holy light. I'm blind! Loki's magic was sealed. Yeah, and? Still gonna get smacked. Probably should have summoned another monster, too. I doubt that would have worked. Yeah, we're doing nothing. Ouch. Uh-huh. Oh, well. Oh, what just died? Alrune? Yeah, we're not doing anything for damage. Am I supposed to die? I don't think so. Probably not. Yeah, it's reflecting everything. I'm just gonna auto. Yeah, that's a little strong for me, Chief. I'm just saying if auto even gets it to red, doesn't look like it. Okay. No, death is not what you're supposed to do. Well, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta try. Oh my god, game! Full screen. Thank you. Crazy. So, we need to defeat Loki twice, is how I'm reading this, because it brings up trading the amethyst, and then it's like, very next thing is Loki, before the battle. Here's what he says. And it mentions the talisman, the holy light, and then it says after battle. Lore talisman smashed up. You got rough, Jim. And then after trading both amethysts, for both the things, go defeat Loki. What do you mean? To me that sounds like I gotta fight him 2 times. And I'm so underleveled at this point. How does the game expect you to go from fighting a level 30-something Medusa to a level 50 Loki? Like in the very next area. That's crazy grinding requirements. I'm tempted to pull up another walkthrough, because there just ain't no way. There just ain't no heckin' way. But there's only one person who's done a freaking walkthrough, it feels like. this guy do it? Did for the original. It should still be about the same, right? Let's see. Sky City. Hello, here's Rag. I think I'm missing something. If I lose the amethyst, I can return to the same location to get one, but how do I get to the second thing? Here they said I recommend getting the... Oh, I'm so confused. They're acting like I can get both items? 2 amethyst gathering trips. Isn't... What do you mean he isn't terribly difficult to defeat? Shush your face. Alright, I'll get back with you when I sort shit out. Alright, this is attempt number 2 at fighting Loki. You may see some strange new names in my monster base there. Yep. I've been grinding for a while. May be able to tell by my icky demeanor. It's also like midnight, so I'm gonna be a little late releasing this episode. Okay, so I got this guy who's pretty freaking sick, and I will be replacing my purple skeleton on the party. Because it has more magic, and so it can use the Hanmahan more. It also has Agirama and Tetraja, which Tetraja apparently nullifies energy drain on the party. I don't know. We also got... I grabbed this guy, I'm not gonna be using him. Sabatma is an okay ability. That lets me get a summon for free. But then again, you have to have him summoned to use it, so there's that. And then Zio is an electric damage. I combined some things for Holy Sebek, which has ice attack and healing. Yepper. I'm sorry. What are the odds? Ugh. I've been at this grind for a while. Can I... Right, that's not cancelled. Let's select. There is some combinations I can make. I can do one at... already, I guess. So my levels are 38. Yes. Nakajima is 38. Yumiko is 35. I don't know why they're so far behind. They died at some points, but like... I didn't think he'd be that far ahead. It's weird. Oh well, we just let it be what it is. Anyway, I could make that weird Chimera thing, I think, at 37, but its abilities weren't that great. The next ones I saw, I think, were at level 42. I even saw one that was like 51 out of some things I can combine, but obviously can't do that. Anyway, let's try to punch Loki in the face. I'm gonna die though. We all know it. Oh, also, the reason I was able to grind, I can actually go into the next area a little bit. It's very close to here. Corridor of Mazurka. So I grinded in there. The monsters are a little bit stronger, so I'm getting a little bit more XP. Not always, though. Some of the monsters there don't give anything, and they're very hard to beat and require magic, and it's like, ugh. But they drop a pretty good amount of magnetite, which is nice. And I bought some more armor and weapon upgrades. I think that's everything. Anyway, let's see if I can beat him, and if not, then you're gonna see me do it on the real attempt, maybe. Or I have to grind more. I don't know. Love the music. Also, he has some fabulous hair. My god. do not think I can put status ailments on them. Reflected. The damage is huge. Oh, also I went and got another amethyst, which is like right next to Loki as well, and got the Jewel of Heaven from the rag shop. Just gonna attack, I think. Attacks and heals. I think this one might do damage. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, it does some. Not a lot, though. Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop hitting so hard. It's not very nice. He reflects fire. Okay. Who died? Elrune. Unlucky. It might be doable, I just need to be careful. I don't like when Recarm fails. Okay, pass. Oops. Oh, we have him in red! Oh my god, it might be doable. Oh my god, we did it. Okay. Whew. 6400 XP. Heck yeah, that's a level. How was it? Just one level? Man, only for one person. It takes so much XP to level up now. If a boss isn't giving everyone levels, that's insane. Anyway, Lore's talisman is shattered. Orb of Malice obtained. So now we can use the elevators on the previous floor or the upcoming one? I don't know. upcoming one, right? Because we could use it... Oh. Regardless, we have the Orb of Malice. Oh. Did it. I was expecting to not be able to beat it. Here, I can show you the new place. Let me hit it with the save state real quick. Whatever. Get to my taskbar. I don't care. Ain't nothing important in there. Every step. Come on, man. I just want to show the show off the new area. Oh no, all the sleep. Ice doesn't do much. Sleepy movements. They cast sleep on me too. I've been putting in the grinds for these episodes, just so you know. I'm working hard. Hard to see the map on that screen. Ice hurts these guys though quite a bit. Great. Level up. Okay. And here it is. The Corridor of Mazurka. So this main area I've learned isn't exactly a safe area. You can run into monster battles around here. But there is a healer. Armor weapon shop, junk shop. Cathedral of Shadows, and an Elder to save at. And it's about as far as I've gone. I went into one doorway and walked up and down a singular hallway to grind pretty close by, so I don't know much more than what you're seeing. I guess I know some of the monsters, but a lot of them are just reskins, but stronger. So, there you have it. I hope you all enjoyed the episode. Sorry for all the jump cuts. That's just how these kind of dungeon crawly games are probably gonna be. So you're not seeing me get lost a lot. Guys, I got lost a lot. I also backtracked to the other healing and save point, not knowing if I just pushed a little bit further, just around the corner, I could have healed and saved here, which hurt my soul a lot and was a lot of wasted time. But now I know. So, I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye!